Welcome, dear listeners, to The Voice Within. Neville Goddard speaks through AI. I'm your host, and I'm thrilled to have you join me for today's journey into the profound teachings of Neville Goddard. In this episode, we're delving into the concept of stillness as a form of supreme confidence and silent power. We will explore how embracing stillness can transform our perception of power and lead to deeper, more confident living. So sit back, relax, and let's go on this insightful exploration together. Faith is often equated with the spoken word, but it doesn't actually need words to exist or flourish. True faith transcends verbal affirmations. It lies in a silent, confident knowing within ourselves. Think about it. How many times have you felt certain about something without needing to say it out loud? That feeling, that unwavering certainty, is faith in its purest form. While spoken affirmations can certainly bolster our faith, there is immense power in inner stillness. It's in those quiet moments when we silence the chatter of our minds that our deepest beliefs emerge. Faith is not about how well you can articulate your hopes or desires. Instead, it's about the quiet confidence that beats in your heart and whispers to your soul. Comparing this inner knowing to spoken affirmations, it's clear that words can sometimes fall short. Words may waver, they may change, but inner stillness is unwavering and steadfast. It's a personal, intimate connection with your own beliefs that doesn't need validation from the outside world. So, next time you seek to deepen your faith, remember that it doesn't always require words. Sometimes the most powerful faith is the one that's never spoken, but always felt. Now, let's explore the difference between effort and authority. On one hand, you have striving, a constant push to prove yourself or convince others of your capability. It's exhausting and often fraught with anxiety. On the other hand, true authority embodies a natural, effortless confidence. It's the kind of presence that commands respect without uttering a single word. True faith exudes this kind of authority. It doesn't struggle because it doesn't need to. When you possess real faith, there's no need for elaborate affirmations or external validations. Your confidence is inherent and unwavering. Think about it like this. When you're genuinely confident in something, you don't feel the need to shout it from the rooftops. Your calm assurance speaks volumes. Consider notable figures who seem to possess an effortless sort of power. They don't need to exert themselves to be heard or seen. Their mere presence is enough to command attention and respect. This is a stark contrast to someone who is always trying to prove their worth through constant effort. In trying too hard, they often diminish their own power. It's interesting to note how effortless confidence can achieve what strenuous effort often can't. True faith, then, is not about how hard you try, but about how deeply you believe. So let's strive to embody this effortless authority in our lives. Rather than pushing ourselves to the brink, let's cultivate a quiet confidence that speaks for itself. After all, the most powerful individuals are often those who possess the least need to prove anything at all. When we talk about stillness, it's important to clarify that it's not about inaction or passivity. Rather, stillness is the fullness of confidence, a silent strength that doesn't require external validation. It's a state of being where you feel truly complete and content within yourself. Inner completion manifests when you are aligned with your true self. This alignment brings about a quiet yet powerful confidence that is unshakable. It's not about being idle. It's about being fully present and aware in the moment, trusting that everything you need is already within you. I remember a time in my life when I was seeking external approval and validation. It was exhausting and unfulfilling. It wasn't until I began practicing stillness, taking a few moments each day to sit in silence and connect with my inner self, that I experienced a profound shift. I realized that the answers I'd been searching for were within me all along. Stillness gave me the confidence to trust my intuition and inner wisdom. One personal reflection of inner completion is when I started a new project with a sense of calm assurance rather than anxiety. Instead of doubting my abilities or seeking validation from others, I felt a deep inner knowing that I was on the right path. This inner stillness allowed me to navigate challenges with grace and confidence. Now let's delve deeper into the difference between mental agitation and the quiet assurance of faith. Identifying signs of mental agitation is crucial for understanding when our minds are spiraling into stress and anxiety. This often manifests as relentless inner arguments, second-guessing ourselves, or constantly seeking external validation. It's that mental noise that keeps us up at night, turning over the same thoughts again and again without any resolution. In contrast, faith feels more like a gentle assurance. It's a quiet confidence that doesn't demand proof or justification. While mental agitation stirs up chaos within us, faith brings a sense of calm certainty. It's that unwavering belief that everything will work out, even if we can't see exactly how in the moment. The key difference lies in the inner peace that faith brings compared to the turmoil of mental agitation. So, how can we transition from this mental noise to a state of inner peace? Start by recognizing when you're caught in those patterns of worry and doubt. Awareness is the first step. Once you're aware, take a few moments to practice mindfulness or meditate. These practices help quiet the mind and bring your focus back to the present moment. Breathing exercises can also be incredibly effective. Deep, slow breaths help to calm the nervous system and reduce stress. Another tip is to practice gratitude. Shifting your focus from what you fear to what you're thankful for can create a more positive mindset. By consciously directing your thoughts, you can gradually move from mental noise to a state of inner peace and faith. Let's take a moment to discuss the importance of letting our imagination rest. While it might seem counterintuitive, giving our imagination space to breathe can actually enhance our creative abilities. When we constantly push ourselves to think, to create, or to solve problems, our minds can become exhausted. By allowing our imagination to enter a state of rest, we enable a natural, effortless creation process to unfold. Consider this. When you're well rested, you tend to think more clearly and solve problems more creatively. The same goes for your imagination. When it's given the chance to rest, it can wander freely, come up with new ideas, and make connections that might not be apparent when you're trying too hard. So how can we practice this restful state in our daily lives? One simple method is to carve out time each day to do nothing. Yes, you heard that right, just do nothing. It might feel strange at first, but this idle time allows your mind to wander and relax. Another effective practice is mindfulness or meditation. These techniques help to quiet the mental chatter and create space for your imagination to breathe. So, take a break. Let your imagination rest and watch how it enhances your creativity and problem-solving skills. Remember, sometimes doing nothing is the most productive thing you can do. As we wrap up today's episode, let's reflect on the key points we've covered. we've delved into the idea that faith doesn't always need words, and that true power often resides in silent confidence. This inner stillness, this quiet assurance, is more effective than striving to prove ourselves through constant effort. We've explored how inner completion and alignment with your true self create a deep sense of confidence and contentment. Through my personal experiences, I've shared how stillness has transformed my approach to life, allowing me to navigate challenges with grace and assuredness. Finally, we've discussed the importance of letting our imagination rest, proving that sometimes the most productive thing you can do is nothing at all. Now, dear listeners, I invite you to apply these insights in your own lives. Take moments to sit in silence, embrace your inner confidence, and allow your imagination the space to breathe. Remember, true power often comes from the quietest places. You've been listening to The Voice Within. Neville Goddard speaks through AI. Thank you for joining me on this journey today. Be sure to check the show notes for more information. Until next time, stay present, stay confident, and keep embracing the silence.